This is an exact breakdown of my workout structure that I've been using for over 5 years now and allows me to hit everything twice a week without overdoing it. So I'm going to quickly tell you what every single day is. And then after that, I'm going to break it down even more because it's going to sound a little complicated. And I want to make sure you guys fully understand what I do for myself because it's worked well for my routine. So first of all, I train 6 times a week, every day except Sunday. Sunday is my one rest day of the week. Outside of that, I'm in the gym every single day. Actually, I still even go to the gym on Sundays and do like an active recovery, steam, sauna, hot tub, shower, lay out by the pool, that kind of thing. But I'm not working out on Sundays. Now, my main goal with my health and fitness is like bodybuilding and aesthetics. I love the look. I love training for hypertrophy. I love having a symmetric, aesthetic, and proportioned physique. I don't really care about powerlifting. I'm not interested in strength and PRs. So my style of training, if you keep that in mind, that's how I structured my workout routine. It's very important because if you're a power lifter or if you're a CrossFitter, you're going to have a completely different workout routine than what mine is for my goals. That being said, we'll kick things off with Monday. So Monday, the first day of my week, is a shoulder-focused push workout. Now, what that means is it's going to be mostly shoulder movements with 1 or 2 chest movements and 1 or 2 tricep movements. So push includes shoulders, it includes chest, it includes triceps, but mine's mostly a shoulder workout. I'd say it's more like shoulder isolation rather than push in general. Now, you'll see why I hit the other 2 muscles, the chest and the tricep, a little bit later on, but that is my Monday workout. Tuesday is a back day, so I'm doing mostly back stuff with like 1 or 2 bicep movements. Wednesday is my classic leg day. Thursday is an arm day for me. It's one of my favorite workouts of the week. So I'm doing supersets of biceps and triceps together. And then Friday is going to be my chest focused workout. It's like the Monday shoulder workout, but it's flipped. So it's focused on chest and I'm doing like 1 or 2 shoulder movements. And then Saturday is a full body day. I'm doing legs, I'm doing back, and I'm doing arms. Now, each one of those muscles, it's not a full workout, but it's a few movements each to get some blood flow in there, to get a little bit lighter weight. And the reason why I have it structured like this is because it allows me to hit every single muscle twice a week. So for example, shoulders. Monday is the main focus for shoulders. And then Friday on that chest workout, I'm also hitting them a little bit. Now, just a little bit, not even that hard, but it's like 2 movements and lighter weight just to get some blood flow in there, get a light pump. It helps with the recovery and the muscle growth. And it's good for the blood to bring in some fresh nutrients to the muscle, active recovery basically. And back, for example, Tuesday is my back day. And then I also hit back again on Saturday, that full body kind of workout. That's the case with all of the muscles. So I really like the idea, the concept of hitting everything twice a week, but you can't really hit everything twice a week as intense as you want. So one of them has to be the primary focus. And the second time is more of like a secondary active recovery, lighter weight, just for the pump kind of workout. This was worked really well for me because, like I said earlier, my main focus is hypertrophy, aesthetics, bodybuilding, and whether I'm bulking or cutting, I always stick with this routine. But another thing that's really important if you're trying to figure out what kind of a split or program you should follow is you got to figure out, first of all, how many days a week can you commit to going into the gym? Because for me, that's 6 days a week. I'm training 6 days a week, and that's what I work backwards from when I'm creating my own program. Now, if you can only get in the gym 4 days a week, for example, you're not going to be able to follow my exact routine. In fact, you'd have to switch it up pretty significantly and align it with your fitness goals. So don't just copy somebody else's program. Really think about what makes sense for you and your fitness goals and also your time schedule, like what you can actually do with your lifestyle to get into the gym. Because if you can only work out 4 times a week, you can't expect the same path as somebody who's working out 6 times a week and use the same program and style of training as them. But at the end of the day, when it comes to health and fitness and getting results, everybody's body is different. So what works for me is not guaranteed to work for you or anybody else. There's so many factors, genetics, lifestyle, our personal preferences, all kinds of things. So it takes a lot of trial and error to figure out what works for you. But once you do, you stick with it, that's when you really unlock the gains. because you're not going to get results in a matter of a few months or even a couple years realistically. It's going to take many, many years. I've been at it 11 years myself, and it hasn't always been easy, but looking back on it now, it was worth every single day. And I'm so proud of every single workout I put in. And that's how I want to help other people too, is give back to them and let them know what's worked for me, what hasn't worked for me, to hopefully let you guys avoid a lot of the same mistakes that I made, so you can get results similar to mine in a more efficient and quicker way. So if you got any other questions, health and fitness stuff, let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys and hope you crush your next workout.